Hey guys, I know it's been a little bit since posting my last video. This isn't something I plan to keep doing. It's just kind of a circumstance what's going on right now anyway. So my parents and I host the AMC Nationals. It's the largest American Motors racing event in the country. And this time of year, we usually write our newsletter. So that kind of goes over everything from the event, some other events throughout the American Motors hobby, and general pictures and some other stories in there and all that kind of thing. So it's about a 50-some page newsletter we put together at this time. So the last couple weeks, I've been haven't been out in the shop. I've been here in the house actually writing all that, editing it all, and that kind of thing. So getting close to getting all that wrapped up. Pretty much at a spot. I got to send out the printers now, more or less, anyway. So I'm getting back to doing some more car stuff here soon. So there'll be weekly videos coming to you guys from this point forward. I figured I'd explain why I was gone for a couple weeks and fall off the face of the earth or anything. But I also want to thank each and every one of you for liking and subscribing to the channel and watching the videos. We actually made it past 500 subscribers last week, so we're about 517 right now. Still some rookie numbers though. We got to pump those numbers up, but that's on me at the same time though too. So thank every one of you guys that subscribe to the channel, is watching it, helping YouTube push it a little more and watch more what we got going on. It's been fantastic. I'm loving the growth we got going on right now, and I plan to really push for more of that and make some really good content this year. We got a lot of fun stuff coming you guys' way as we do some updates to some of our own personal race cars. Some of the black Javelin will be back at some point with the motor build for that, and also the great brown Javelin we have in the shop, and just a lot of other fun builds we got coming on the channel. It's going to be some great content for you guys, from engine building to putting cars together, just lots of fun stuff. So it's going to be a good year for the channel. It's going to be a good year for you guys too, and I think we're going to have a lot of fun together. That's all I got to say. So anyway, I'll cut my Javelin over here. Let you guys enjoy the show. We're back at it again here. It's Wednesday. As you guys saw in the intro, it's been a few minutes. And as you can tell in the yard, it's been a few minutes. There actually is bald spots and stuff, and it's a solid 42 degrees today out here. So it feels like summer. I do have a sweater on, so I'll be outside for a little bit. But I'll still have some mud boots on too, because there's a lot of slop out here right now. But anyway, kind of the plan is for today, we're gonna get the 70 Javelin uncovered and get that kind of out of its spot next to the shop over here behind the Suburban, and get it inside the shop so we can kind of get ready to start doing some work on that. As you guys saw in earlier videos, we had a decent amount of snow here this winter. It wasn't too ridiculous though. We probably didn't get much more than about 4 feet or 4.5 feet overall. So, but which is not much for us, truthfully. So, anyway, we actually have a melted off spot in front of the car finally. Before there was like a massive snowbank here, so we gotta push a lot of snow out of the way, so it's not too bad. But so we gotta get the tarp off this thing, unhooked, pull it off, and we just gotta kind of pull it around through here, draw out the slop, and then into the shop. And take a few minutes, kind of look at all what we have to work with again, because it's been a hot minute. More or less kind of looking at the plans to get running. Kind of do some fixing general things on, like brakes and belts and hoses, make it a car that you can drive around the yard and use and do burnouts with, inevitably, obviously, because we're going to be doing that for sure, because, you have to do those. So that's kind of the plan. So we're going to go over some of that stuff. But before we get to that, I got to go in the shop here and make some room for it first. Phone number. The Eagle's masked up right now. All right, so we got to get a couple things out of the way. I bought a welding table a little bit ago, so I actually assembled that. And then we got started on some of the tan, but we'll get to that later. And other footage. Anyway, so we can get this out of the way, kind of get our spot cleared here, which is mostly cleared. There was a gas tank here before and that kind of stuff. So with the Javelin fit here, we can kind of look at it a little bit before we start working on it. So most of the clearing already happened before I got it in the shop, because I was busy talking outside. So the shop is already clean over there for my dad. But so anyway, we're gonna grab some chains, get the tarp off outside. We'll get her in the shop, and then we'll take a look at it, see what we got. There we go, tarp's off, looking nice and clean. Got a little bit wet, not too bad though, so I'll get the old alligator hooked up and get her towed in the shop. Well, that's how I get it close to the door anyway. There's a crap load of chain and right next to the shop. I don't quite get the video on the GoPro pushing it inside, so I shut it off because I went to grab my mom, extra person. Brakes are still a little sticky right now, but anyway, got her in the shop. And along with that, a nice little workout. That newsletter for the last 2 weeks. Got a lot of shape over here. I got my sweater off, and it's a little toastier in here, and we'll get to looking at the car. This is a 1970 Javelin we picked up last fall. You guys can see, you guys probably saw another video on that earlier. Pretty nice car overall, honestly. They got 78,000 miles on it. We got the birth control rims are a little much for me though. I don't know who thought those were a good idea, but they are fugly. It's got brand new exhaust on it. Got fresh air shocks and actually held all winter, which is impressive. And pretty nice original under the hood too. It's actually kind of cool. So it actually has no wiring cut under the hood on a Javelin. I know, that's impressive right there. That's a feat in itself, just immediately. But anyway, this is the 362 barrel. So we got the big Motorcraft carburetor on there for all the CFM. For making mileage anyway, that is. And really nice grill in the car. All this stuff's really nice. All original under here. It actually does turn over. We haven't tried starting it yet, so we're probably going to get to that. New lot of cleanup under here is kind of the main plan. Kind of go through all the belts, all the hoses, plugs, wires, kind of more of the tune-up type of stuff. Get the fuel system cleaned out, make the brakes work under the hood here. Master cylinder's probably got issues the same way. And overall, just take care of underneath here, make that fully functional so it's a car we can actually use and enjoy, as well as the cooling system, all that kind of stuff. So kind of go through all the mechanicals under here. We're not going to get too heavy into, like, I would say, like, detail work now. We'll see. The car probably will escalate in a product in the future because we tend to do that. We get picky, and then it's just usually how it goes around here. But the plan is to kind of have it, just kind of leave it somewhat as is. We can kind of cruise around it, enjoy it, do some burnouts with it, have fun with it as kind of a beater car look, we'll say, for instance. Not that it's bad, it's just, you know, it's original yet, not all redone, because all redone cars are a lot of fun. But some are the cars that are kind of ho-hum, or I guess we'll say driver quality. Those are a lot of fun too. Each car has its place and its purpose. And, you know, this car's purpose, I think, right now for us is going to be kind of a nice cruiser, original paint kind of car. So, anyway, as front of the hood, you guys kind of saw all that. It's got a very nice bear claw hood on here. Nice original paint yet. Does have some tape on it because the window is out of the channel currently. So that's on the back seat. But overall, very nice interior in this car, actually. I mean, the dash pad is starting to kind of go a little bit, but I mean, dash is very nice shape. Console's original yet. Rim blow. Nice corduroy seat car. Door panels are really nice too in the back seat. I mean, the headliner cloth is gone like most AMCs. That's pretty just common in general. So, we got some seats in here and that kind of stuff too. But so we'll probably go through the interior a little bit, pull the seats out of it. Someone did cut the carpet out of the front floors. That way they wouldn't hold water and rust out, which is a good thing. Otherwise, the carpet tends to usually hold a lot of water on these early cars because there's no door top on the early cars, and the windows just don't seal that well compared to all of our cars, like we'll say all of the small cars. We'll say the Hornets, the Gremlins, the AMXs, all that kind of stuff. They actually have a door top on them. Those just seal way better than the early cars. They tend to leak a lot of water, hence the windows just kind of flop around top of the door. So carpet was cut out for that purpose, and it did save the floor pan. It looks very nice, actually, as you guys can see. There is some seeds and stuff and nuts places, that kind of thing, so we'll be obviously cleaning out the interior, going through that, probably getting carpet for it, that kind of thing, and making all this clean here and usable and everything else. I did have some patch panels installed before, so we'll probably go through those. We'll probably leave them alone for right now, but in the future, probably going to take some time and do some body work back here and actually probably paint the quarters when we end up getting carried away, because we're not trying to, it's probably going to happen. Just I know how we get sometimes. So probably going to go through and work on these too. Had some nice pieces put in. A little bit extra, a little bit more weld than probably should have been there, but we'll make them work. Overall, really nice in the back of the car too. It's got nice bumpers, nice chrome everywhere and that kind of thing too. And you can see this has a piece put in the bottom as well. So we'll probably go through and do a lot of that kind of thing, make the car very presentable in the burnt orange color. And it'll probably get a black vinyl. We'll probably paint, basically touch at the top. Might paint it black. We'll see how that goes yet. Maybe give it a C-stripe. I don't mind the white vinyl top, but I actually like the black with the burnt orange a lot better. So, and the C-stripe's just always a nice add-on. So, but that's kind of the game plan so far. Kind of go through all that. We're also going to go through the brakes underneath the car, fuel system under the car, the gas tank, all of that. Just stuff needs to be gone through on a car that's been parked for a while. I think it was parked, I want to say, in like 2003. Let's see what the plates show here quick. Okay, 2004. I was close. Anyway, that last time was registered and used on the road. But when it was stopped, actually, it got, like when they actually did stop using it, it just got the full exhaust system front to rear. I think it's got full masters on it, and the fresh air shocks, and that's where they put on the birth control wheels at the same time with the tires, I'm guessing. So, and we'll probably put some Magnum 5s back on it, just because, yeah, I can't stand those things. They're just terrible. They belong on like a Ranger pickup or something. Overall, that's kind of the main plan for this car. I'm probably going to get started on here soon. Not in this video, sadly. I got a lot some others to finish up with our newsletter before we're done, because we got to get out to the printers and then in the mail. So, but that's overview on this. This will be a lot more content of this car coming to you guys real soon. So thank you guys for watching this channel. If you enjoyed what you saw, hit that like button, smash the subscribe button there too. We'll catch you all later.